Report: Cavs want further compensation, could veto Kyrie-Isaiah Celtics trade. In case you've been under a rock, here's the situation with the Boston Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers right now. August 22, Cleveland agreed to trade Kyrie Irving to Boston in exchange for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and Zizic and the Brooklyn Nets' 2018 first-round pick, which the Celtics own courtesy of that train heist Danny Ainge pulled on the Nets back in 2013. The Irving deal was a shocker. No real news of it leaked out more than a few hours before it was announced, and not too long after that, Ainge was on a media conference call welcoming Irving to Boston while bidding an emotional farewell to Thomas and Crowder especially. The trade was done. Or so everyone thought. August 25, it was reported the Cavs may consider rescinding the trade after Thomas' injured hip, which ended his season after Game 2 of last season's Eastern Conference Finals, raised red flags during his physical. August 26, it was reported the Cavs would seek further compensation for Irving. On the same day, Chris Mannix of Sports Illustrated tweeted the Celtics would strongly resist adding any deal sweetener, believing they had been transparent with Cleveland about Thomas' health. August 27, it was reported that Cavs are hoping to get this year's number 3 overall pick Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown or another one of Boston's future first-round picks added to the deal. And that's where we stand, with these two teams effectively locked in a game of chicken. Here are 3 questions and a prediction to ponder as we look toward Wednesday, which is the Cavs' deadline to rescind the trade. Our Brad Botkin, James Herbert, Matt Moore and Colin Ward-Henninger got together to break it down. Would Cavs actually rescind deal, or are they bluffing? Brad Botkin, for the most part, I think they're bluffing. Sure, they're hoping to use Thomas' hip situation as a means of squeezing a little more out of this deal, but if Boston doesn't budge and refuses to part with any more assets, you have to seriously doubt the Cavs would actually go back on this deal. They know they have to trade Irving eventually, and they're unlikely to get a better deal for him than the one they just got from Boston, Thomas' hip notwithstanding. They simply cannot lose that 2018 Nets pick with the prospect of LeBron James leaving looking more like reality. James Herbert, neither team wants to rescind the deal. The Cavaliers would like more compensation to account for the risk they are taking on with Thomas' injury, and Boston can fairly argue that it already has given them more than enough. As well as the injured star, Cleveland got a versatile 3-and-D guy who can help against the Warriors, plus a pick that could wind up being more valuable than Irving. Walking away from this deal would be extremely tough for the Cavs front office. Matt Moore, they're bluffing. They know there won't be a more valuable asset than the 2018 Nets pick no matter what they do with it, and they know they can't go into training camp in 5 weeks with Irving on the team. They need this deal. The problem is Boston needs it way more. The Celtics have leveraged themselves publicly. You can't repair this situation with Thomas and then say, never mind. This is personal for him. Thomas is a much different person than Lamar Odom, but when the 2011 Chris Paul trade to the Lakers was rejected by the league, acting as Hornets ownership, Odom was so hurt he wanted out, and the Lakers wound up getting nothing for him. Not an apples-to-apples comparison, but this is a similar set of circumstances. The demon is out of the box. It was out of the box for Cleveland the minute Irving